I have good news for me. You see this down here? Right. Beep, 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 beep. Look at that. That's right. Over 2 freaking years, man. Over 2 years of no income on this channel. And we're back, baby. The grift is on. We are grifting. It is full on grift from here on out. Y'all don't even know. Like I'm grifting you right now. Can you feel it? You feel it, don't you? You know I'm grifting you. Yeah. Grifting the shit out of you. But no, yeah, we grifting, baby. YouTube finally decided to do the right thing and approve me for YouTube partnership again. For those unaware, it was around, I think, fucking November of 2022. Suddenly they just, boop, you're not YouTube partner anymore. You can't monetize your channel at all. You know, not that I was like, it wasn't my income or anything. I'd gotten to the point where I was making about $200 a month that I could count on, you know, through channel memberships and super chats and whatnot. So with that in mind, I'd like to encourage anybody who was a channel member prior to and just suddenly wasn't because they not through any choice of their own. You are now very much encouraged to become one again. The only difference being that now there's only one tier just to simplify things. $4.99. Everybody gets everything. $4.99. If you want to do a different thing, a different level of support, you can go over to Patreon and do that. You can also go to Buy Me a Coffee. All those links are in the description. If you want to check those out. But yeah, so here we are. We're a real boy again. We're a real monetized boy. And yeah, it's Friday. We live as fuck, baby. Got a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. In particular, I guess the thing that seemed probably drew most of you here, right? Hey, Blissful Haze. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You know, I like to be fully disclose what money I make through this whole grift. And I, of course, jokingly call it a grift because I've been called a... It's amazing how stupid chuds can be. And what's crazy, I was telling my girlfriend this earlier, it's like me and the other folks in and around the initiative, all these other content creators that kind of generally make similar content or at least criticize these chuds, we've all heard the same stuff over and over again. And so it just kind of is, it just goes to show that like stupidity is, there's only like so much stupidity, as in like so many stupid positions to go around. And so they all just kind of share them. And so one of the things that I've gotten a lot of times whenever I've called, say, Nerdrotic or somebody a grifter, right? One of their fans will be like, well, you're a grifter, you're making money. You're making money, you're a grifter. And I'm like, that's not what grifting is, man. That's not what it is. That's not what grifting is. So anyway, anybody unclear of what grifting is, I guess I can explain that to you, but like, you know, main thing being that I generally try to as my best to say things that I know to be or believe to be true and factual and supported by evidence. I also give my actual opinions on things. I also give movies a chance and comics or whatever it is. I give things a chance based on the merit of what's inside the fucking material instead of going, oh, Disney made this, so I'm going to shit on it a year out from it. You know, these are all the differences here. I don't have like an agenda against anything except dishonesty and grifting. Anyway, so here we go. We're grifting. Let's see. I mean, I don't know, man. I you know, they don't actually believe in anything, so it doesn't really matter, you know. Other than that, I got a couple of videos that are like not necessarily fandom related, but they are kind of because they're all everything related. We can look at those. I got a couple of clips that I'd like to look at from other channels. I want to start doing that on Fridays more. I really am kind of thinking of turning Fridays shows into, you know, like I'm going to curate awesome content throughout the week. And then we spend a chunk of the stream watching, you know, whatever awesome content I'd like to introduce you guys to, or for you to consider or whatever. Which is kind of getting back to the original idea of the channel. Before I really started it, I was thinking to myself, before I ever made a video, I was thinking it would be like a presentation instead of like being about me or my opinions. I would just basically like find all these amazing talented creators because I didn't think of myself as that because I hadn't created shit. But I liked a lot of content and I was like, I just want to show people all the content that I like, you know, and like put it all in one spot. Anyway, so you know, Dyad and the Force had a clip from them or their whole video actually. Subscribe to those guys, man. If you're in Star Wars, and especially if you're in Star Wars and you felt yourself disconnect from the fandom over the last several years, Dyad and the Force is the one channel that when I watch them, it gives me, I don't know, a new hope. Hmm. Hmm. It does, but it makes me feel like you know, hey, maybe the Star Wars thing, the fandom is not completely a piece of shit, just mostly a piece of shit. Anyway, I'm rambling man. Jeremy Griggs called for a race war. That's cool. It's not cool, not cool at all. Star Wars Santa, what is that about? I don't even know what that means, man. You freaking wiener. You freaking wiener. You guys want to see YellowFlash's face? So one of the cool things about this ongoing Comicsgate Ripaverse, Ripascend fucking bullshit civil war that I, you know, take a lot of pride in helping to usher along early on in the whole thing. I've stopped paying attention now, but you know, that was never the point. I didn't want an ongoing spectator sport. I just wanted to get them at each other's throats. And you know, we contributed a little bit to that. But so Yellow Flash has a comic book, for lack of a better word, that is, I guess, being funded, kind of, not really, right now. He hasn't, as far as I know, he hadn't hit $100,000 on it, which is what he was asking for. And this is through Ripascend, which is Eric July's big, you know, the big pivot from just making Ripaverse comics. Now he's going to be a publisher, distributor, whatever the fuck he considers it. And I think we nailed from the very first time that was announced that it was going to be a big fail. It wasn't going to work. So far, we've been proven right, as we often are. Yeah, but apparently somebody got a hold of a photo of Yellow Flash, who infamously has not shown his face, as far as I know. And so, but there's a photo of him now, just clear as day. And I tell you what, man, I don't like to judge people based on the way they look, especially because everybody can't have this angelic cherub face that I have, and it's unfair of me. I get it, but no, I'm kidding. I seriously don't like to just like shit on the way people look generally. But this guy has said some vile shit about lots and lots of people. He's a dishonest person, and the way that he looks at this point, I think it informs what he is inside in a lot of ways. That makes sense. I think it informs the content that he's made for years on YouTube, and like he's probably a very lonely, very rejected kind of guy. So let's take a look at him, see what he looks like. This is going to be, I think his name is Kevin. I don't know his fucking last name. I'd tell you if I did. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. You ready? There he is. Wait, no. That's the joke one that I did for the thumbnail. But you're okay. So this is crazy. The face you see there is a mask. That is a mask, and I downloaded it just like a PNG transparent background version of that mask like 3 weeks ago because I was thinking about using it for some image that I was doing a thumbnail. Maybe I don't know. I never did use it. It was just in my downloads. And then whenever I see the photo of Yellow Flash, I do actually have the photo. When I saw that pop up, I was like, oh my god, it looks kind of like him. This is the older version of him, and you'll see what I mean here in a second. Here we go. And apparently he wears this Naruto thing like all the time. Like all the time. That's him. You know, this guy doesn't know shit about shit. He doesn't believe in anything. He just found a hate grift and started doing it. Like I don't even honestly, I haven't listened to a bunch of his content because he's so fucking boring. Wait, there's Slender Man behind me? What the fuck are you talking about? what? No, but like, I haven't watched a bunch of his content because of what I did watch. He was just reading articles in a mocking voice. I know, that's what I'm saying, man. Right? Yeah, it just looks like the same thing. But he was just reading like an article, like whatever Variety or something comes out, and he's just like, like that's the entire video of a couple of videos that I watched of his, and I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Fucking put in some effort, you fucking lazy bastard. Yeah. Look, there's a reason why they're the white supremacy. You know what I mean? Like, look at him. He's clearly better than all of us. I know, man. And like, in this, the thing that he looks like he's like 50, maybe 45 at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. Come the fuck on. Yeah, it's a curtain. Sorry, Bad Dad. It is just a curtain. Thank you, Slender Man. I mean, I'm gonna jerk you off, Slender Man, with your slender dick. It's actually not slender. Slender Man's dick is not. It's not slender. um, this is it. You may not like it, but here we are. You know what I was going to say about him is I don't even know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody's watched more of his content and analyzed it better. But like based on the little bit I've experienced, I don't even know if this guy really. I mean, like the effect is all that matters. So like it doesn't matter what he believes. The content that he makes is negative towards all kinds of marginalized people and just fandom in general. But he kind of came off as like he doesn't really believe in anything. It's like the kind of guy that if it was more lucrative to be inclusive and progressive, he would do that. He just comes off as a lazy, cynical piece of shit to me. Like, whereas like Jeremy Griggs, when you see him fucking calling for race war, you're like, oh, he believes it. He wants this shit to happen. Like, Griggs, I believe that he's all in on the fucking the white nationalism thing. I don't know. Maybe this guy is. Slenderman is all dick. Bob, you some bitch. Yeah, just a fucking stupid piece of shit. See, y'all are making these comments about like Akatsuki. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I guess it's Naruto stuff, right? All I know is about the run. I just know about the Naruto run. That's all I know. So wrong channel to be making those references if you're wanting points. Yeah, I mean, bad plastic surgery. Sure. Yeah. By the way, did everybody see the PSA at the beginning here?
I may be an evil space Nazi wizard with the blood of countless lives on my hands, but the only thing more powerful than the dark side is consent.
Yeah. Yep. Also.
Fuck you.
All right. So there it is. That's all I got for tonight. You guys have a wonderful evening. No, I'm kidding. I'm really excited about this. This is so fucking cool. For the first time in over 2 years, like maybe 3 years now, I don't even know. It's a long time. I got a super chat from Psych Storm, $5. If anti-fan community told me the water in my glass was wet, I would stick my fingers in it to check. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And, and it's like, and every once in a while, something will happen, like the Star Wars theory thing recently with Drinker, and I saw Xander Hall had a video that's like rare grifter W, and it was about Drinker having a halfway good take on Andor only because Star Wars theories was so bad that he yeah. So yeah, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. That's really feels fucking excellent to be back in the grift again. We grifted, baby.